Hey everyone, it's Megan Densmore. I am an actress, producer, and freedom coach. My expertise is health and wellness and fitness. And I try to go live every Friday around noon Eastern Standard Time. So here I am again, it's Friday. And today's topic is going to be a little tongue-in-cheek. So you want to build a business and market things online? Question mark. Welcome to everybody wanting to do that. Let's say, okay, so if you're watching this video either now or on a delay, I know a lot of my subscribers, thanks Norman, a lot of my video, a lot of the people who watch my videos, a lot of my viewers, that's what that's called, hi, they tend to watch after the fact as opposed to watching live, and they communicate with me after the fact that they've watched the video, so that's totally excellent. Comment below if your New Year's resolution is to finally launch your business, product, service, whatever passion thing that it is that you want to do that will help people or change the world, whatever that is, online. Comment below if that's something that you are really focused on doing in 2018. I want to give you a shout out and support you for that. And I'm going to be a little tongue-in-cheek today because if you haven't noticed, this is a very popular idea right now. A lot of people see the opportunity that we have as far as visibility and accessibility on social media to be able to market services or products that we have. And this is good, and this is also challenging. I think what we've been seeing, I mean, as someone who has been marketing services online for over 10 years, I've definitely seen the market change and become much more saturated than it was a while ago. It can be both easier and harder at the same time to try to market things online than it used to be. Everyone check out, Norman posted below, he has some really awesome support pages if you are someone with fibromyalgia. He does appeal to the men with fibromyalgia demographic, but I would argue that he supports really anyone, and his wife Stephanie is also involved. So it's also really great if you are either a member of a couple who either one or both of you is dealing with a chronic illness. I think it's really good to connect with them and hear what they're sharing, because they have a lot of different kinds of support to offer people in that case. So, okay, back to my topic. And feel free to do that. If you want a shout out, comment below. Put your website in. Tell me what you do, and I'll give you a shout out, especially if I know you and can speak to you personally like I can with Norman and Stephanie. So, okay, first of all, are you passionate about something? Can your idea make a positive impact on the world? Great. Do it. It's gonna be hard. Use Squarespace. Use something simple. Build a free website. Get it up there. Buy a domain name. Ship it. Make it happen. Figure it out later. And consider that what's gonna have to happen is you're gonna have to have visibility, and you're gonna have to have influence, and you're gonna have to figure out how to be trusted and respected by your audience. You have to know who your audience is and who you wanna connect with. And you may have to ask for support and visibility through someone else. You may have to, in the beginning, reach out to someone and say, hey, I see you have a really wide audience. Will you talk about my fill in the blank product, service, passion, project, thing? So that they can help with their platform validate what you have to share. And I'm gonna recommend that you don't see this as competition. Yes, the market is saturated, more so than I have ever seen it before. And that could be a bad thing, or it could be a good thing. That all depends on how you look at it. I'm always the person who believes that there are more than enough people or customers or users or that kind of thing. There are more than enough of those to go around. I'm not in competition with somebody else who has the similar or the same expertise as mine, and in many cases, creating strategic partnerships with those people who are aligned with your goals can help both of you succeed in what you want to accomplish. Something I'm hoping to do this year is actually to take on a partner in my 0 to Hero, which is my online workout program for people with fibromyalgia and chronic pain, those kinds of things. I'd ideally like to bring in someone to partner with me on that. Someone who has similar goals, who can together we can offer some other services that match. I already have someone in mind for that, and I'm hoping that will work out because I want to be able to increase my bandwidth. Now, this is a person who has a similar background to mine, and potentially we could be in competition, but what's better for us is if I can share some of what I'm already doing that's already working and share some of my visibility and support with what her expertise is and help support her in building what she wants to have happen and what she wants to do to serve people. It benefits all of us. And it benefits everyone because I'm only one person and I can only do so many things. I only have the expertise that I have as well, and I have my education. So yes, totally. Norman has posted a couple other pages that he's connected with, so please check those out. Chronic Couples is a really cool thing if you, again, are someone who's a caregiver or a member of a couple who has chronic illness, whether you're someone with it or the support system who doesn't have it, or you both have it. So I think there's something magical about partnership. So if there's something that you want to do and you want to run, first take a look around. Is there someone else you know who has the same passion, who's trying to do the same thing? Can you partner with them? If you do that, I highly recommend, again, I always work with an attorney, have a partnership agreement. It's gonna probably be awesome and it's probably never gonna go bad or go wrong, but if it does, let's have things set out so that we know where we all stand. And then pool your resources and pool your expertise and collaborate on what you're creating. The other thing I'm gonna say is build the audience before you know you need it. So it's possible that you might have a product that you know your audience for, but maybe you have never done anything like this at all before. You don't have a website, you don't have a social media following, you don't have an email subscriber list, you don't have any of those things. So if you don't have those things and then you have a product and then you try to sell it, people are gonna be confused because it just will end up being your friends and family. And then they just feel like they're being sold by you, and possibly it's not your friends and family's fault if they're not in your target market. It's going to be hard for me to sell a workout program about fibromyalgia to my friends and family when I'm the one who has it, right? Them not wanting to buy my program is not their fault. They're not in my target market. So what I have to do is build a dedicated and trusting following around what it is that I'm hoping to share with the community of people who actually wants to use that product or service. At the same time, I can also look at whatever my existing following is and see, am I serving that following properly? So you're also going to see me in the coming months drop some programming in that I think will help some of the people who follow me who I maybe haven't been serving very well. So something you can build also is notice who connects with you, notice who you know, what is your community, how can you serve them, how can you help them? And again, this really isn't about selling something, although yes it is. It's more about how can I actually provide value. If I'm taking money, what is the value? What are you getting for what it is that I'm offering you? So it is my job to make sure that I'm not just selling some gimmick. I'm not just trying to take advantage of the fact that I have grown a following, and thank you for everyone who watches these videos because I really appreciate it. I appreciate that you care what I have to say. Sometimes I'm just rambling, so I'm glad that it has value. But the point is, it's not about taking advantage of that. It's about making sure that you have integrity with what you're offering and that you've done enough research to understand that there is value with what you're providing and who it's for. So part of our responsibility is also to say, okay, I'm going to share this thing. I'm going to promote this business. I'm going to be a resource for people online, but I'm also going to know who is my product not right for. And there are definitely people that I have communication with specifically about my online workout program where I connect with them and it's not the right thing for them at that time. So I also have to accept, and you guys need to be able to trust about me that I'm going to be able to identify, hey, no, you actually do need to stick with physical therapy for a while. Do you have a good person? Do you need a referral? Can I support you in that? Or potentially, keep working with your primary care doctor. Keep working with whoever it is that you are working with who's able to help you address this. You're not ready for what I have yet. However, when you are, please remember where I am and what I have to offer. So that's my responsibility, to also listen and make sure that I'm not just taking money irresponsibly. It's not worth it. No one person ever should make or break your business, and it shouldn't really be about just making a quick sale. And something I'm also going to offer, I've been thinking a lot. I just finished the marketing seminar that Seth Godin does, and I highly recommend it if you haven't done it. I might be able to get a link for a referral for my friend. So if that's something you've been interested in, let me know, because they're about to start a new one in January. But something that I really learned through that is, I, as an online business owner and someone who markets services and products online, do not need to go with gimmicks. I'm actually about to restructure some of the ways that people connect with me online, restructure some of my website offerings, restructure like my sales funnel that I have, to really be me and to not have any gimmicks. Some people would say that that's a risk that I'm taking, because there's, again, like I said, so much competition online. But what I'm going to offer is that if, again, you're focused on who is it that you're connecting with? What value are you providing? Is what you're providing actually of value to those people? Then it's not going to actually require a gimmick to make it happen. It might require you being patient to get through like the curve that happens. We're going to have the early adopters. We're going to have people getting excited about it. Eventually, we're going to have more mainstream connection, and then there is going to be a drop off, and eventually it's not going to be like hip or hot as it maybe was when it first launched. All of these things are really normal about how products and services sell. So if you connect those early adopters and you give value to them, they're going to share and they're going to talk about it. And people are going to trust you as you continue to share what it is that you're passionate about. So thinking about value first, why you're doing it and why it matters. Build that audience and be patient as you build them. Let them know that they can trust you by showing up regularly, being available to them, answering questions that they have, those kinds of things. Offering, things that they can have value with, that they don't have to pay for when you can, right? But also not giving of yourself needlessly when value is being offered that should be compensated for. And do your due diligence. Don't wait to ship something, but also be prepared. Make sure that you do have your ducks in a row to the point that you need to before you go. And don't hold yourself back by expecting perfection. We do have to ship something sometimes or often or always before it feels ready or before it is perfect. We can always shift around later. So we're making sure that we do our work, feel prepared, but again, you're going to be uncomfortable. You're going to be launching it before it really 100% feels flushed out or ready, and that's so hard. And reach out to people that you know for support, people who've done it before you. If you message me, I really will respond. I really will. And if we're not friends on here and I'm following you, give me some patience, because sometimes messages go into an other folder. You can also go to my website if you go to megandensmore.com, which I think Norman posted in there for me. Thank you. If you email me through my website, I do get it, and it goes right into my email inbox. So that's always a good option if you don't want to trust that a Facebook message will come through. So feel free to do that. I really will read it and I'll respond. If it takes me a few days or a week or two, like I think I have a couple I need to get to that have been a little too long, but it's been the holidays. But I really will respond to you, and I do see what you're asking. So ask for help, ask for support, get a partner, get a team of people together who have the same passions that you have, or find something pre-existing. If you do a little research and you find a service or product online that matches what you already are trying to do, see if you can work with them. Maybe you can join them. Maybe there's something that you can do that they don't quite have offered that is like another product or service that could be related, because I bet they already have an audience, or you might have an audience that they can bring and create value there. So really think about, as we move into 2018, something I'm really thinking about, which I encourage you to think about as well, is collaboration. Let's release this idea of like sole proprietor, like it's just me and I'm running this business. Like that's totally great. And if that's your jam, go for it. But how much can we make a positive impact if we pool resources and we pool our knowledge and try to do things together? Because then we all win. If we're all trying to accomplish the same thing in terms of changing the world through the things that we offer. So I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions about this, comment below or send me, like I said, a message or an email through my website. That works. If I can support you, let me know. And let's get some freedom and follow our dreams and make a positive impact in the world in 2018. Thanks, everybody. I'm Megan Densmore. I'm an actress, producer, and freedom coach. And I'm here every Friday talking to you about what's going on. Happy New Year, everybody.